Hello, Cherries, and welcome to Live Jerry Cherry Sunday, episode 69. And in this video, I'm going to show you 4 useful modes of the harmonic minor scale. And thank you for joining me. And hope you're having a great morning. So, well, it's actually afternoon. It's 1 o'clock. Just having some coffee here. And we're going to get right into the scales, and we're going to have a good old time. So this is a very hot topic as far as the scales and modes go, harmonic minor. And it's a really, really fun one, and it's very, very useful as well as all of the scales. Not all of them, but most, especially the scales of the major scale, modes of the major scale, modes of the harmonic minor scale, and modes of the melodic minor scale. So today we're only gonna focus on a couple of different harmonic minor modes today, and I promise you they're gonna be very useful and helpful. So I have a couple of different loops going, and the first one is basically just the harmonic minor scale, which is the kind of like just a regular natural minor scale. All natural notes, only one difference. Instead of a G, there's a G sharp. Like if you have the A minor scale. Oh, that sounded pretty. You're going to take the G, and you're going to raise it up a half step. Hello, Kelly. How you doing? I want to give a little round of applause for my friend Kelly for hanging out with me here on Sunday afternoon. I didn't hear that because my speaker was off. There you go. Congratulations, Kelly, for hanging out here with me. So, hopefully you're rising and grinding and getting ready to play. Got my Jerry Cherry mug outs. What are you drinking? You having your morning coffee? So, as always, I will put timestamps so you can get right to the lesson. But right now I want to say hello to Kelly, see how she's doing, see if she's in the guitaring mood right now. Cheers, Kel. Yeah. Very happy you're here. Very happy to be here with you. And been a little under the weather all week, and finally getting better, and that's a good thing. So yeah, so we're doing the modes of the not the modes. I'm really only going to focus on 4 modes of the harmonic minor, and the first one being just the scale, harmonic minor scale. And it's pretty easy because thank you, Kelly. Glad I'm doing better. David Belcher, good to see you. I give you a round of applause. So happy to see that I'm better. Yeah, I am doing better. Thank God. And thank you for that. Hello, David. Good to see you. All right, so, the A minor scale relative to C major, there's no sharps or flats, so it's all natural notes. You got A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, and so on. But with the harmonic minor, we're just going to take the 7th note and sharp it 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Normally it's this G. I'm going to play this G up here. Or G sharp. So why would you do that? Why would you even want to do that? Well, listen to the sound of it. It makes a completely different sound. Instead of it being, it makes it sound more like this, more, a little bit more sinister sounding, right? And it's not all about just being sinister. I mean, people make a living and a lot of great music off of that sound. It's more of a neoclassical sounding scale, but it's very useful in lots of other ways, as opposed rather than being just like the Yngwie scale, the Yngwie Malmsteen scale, or, you know, just the sinister sounding, you know, dark minor scale. It has some usefulness to it. And basically what it's doing is, you know, one of the things that it does is it takes, because it's taking the G sharp, and G and making it G sharp, what it's also doing is it's taking the chord of E, which is normally minor, in the key of A minor. So if you're playing A minor, and then you played a C chord, then you play it in E, it would normally be E minor. Like the A minor. But by taking and it's E minor because E minor has the G note in it. But if you take that G and you make it sharp, it makes the E major. And that's one of the most useful functions of the harmonic, A harmonic minor, is that it makes the 5 chord, the 5 of the A minor, major. So it makes it a dominant chord so that it resolves back to the A minor. And you hear that a lot in music. So when you normally hear this A minor chord, it always, and it resolves really nicely, as opposed to that. Listen to this. Or this one. Or doesn't quite resolve as much, as strongly. Hello, Tom. So good to see you, Tom G. You got Jerry G and Tom G in the house. Well, I am technically Jerry G. G, that's my real last name, G Mundo. In case you didn't know. So, all right, hopefully you're getting this so far. I have a little backing track here that I created. A couple of different ones. This first one is going to be, it's just an A minor chord. It sounds like this. You hear that? Just an A minor. I could play just a regular A minor scale over here. Check it out. Regular A minor, all natural notes. Now I'll take the G and I'll make it sharp. So it'll be A harmonic minor. Hear the difference? Sounds good over just an A minor chord. Taking the place of the G. So now there's a farther distance between the G sharp and the F, the note before it. Like normally you take an F to a G. But now that you have a G sharp, there's a further distance, which makes it a minor third. Listen to this one. So it really, just by changing that one note, you're altering the distance between all the notes around it. That's what gives it that sound. So going up or going down. So there you go. That's one way to do this. Just play it over a normal A minor chord. When someone's playing an A minor chord, instead of playing just an A minor scale or an A minor pentatonic, throw in the harmonic minor. You can play just a regular, your pentatonic. Throw in the harmonic minor. Just a little extra little spice to spice up your A minor. And of course, you could do this in any key, any minor key. So hopefully you're enjoying this so far. If you're liking this, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I just reached over 1,000 subscribers last week, and it took me 2 years to do it. I'm very happy you're joining me and part of the this guitar family. So really appreciate it. So let's see. So the next one we're gonna do is the Phrygian Dominant, and it's a family member of the harmonic minor, just like all these modes are, and it's very commonly used along with this particular scale. So many chord progressions, utilize this, and basically all it is when I made that G note, G sharp, if you take the scale and you start on the E note, you have your Phrygian Dominant. So, in the A minor, it's like this. When you get to the E note, if you play just A minor, it would be an A natural minor. If you played it starting on the F, starting on this F note right here. Actually, I could switch screen. I'll switch cameras here. Get a better look at this. Okay. So if I started here on the E, actually, I'm going to give you a little bit closer. Didn't quite adjust the camera properly yet, so there you go. Okay. So hello, Wes Hickok. How you doing? We're getting into some guitaring here, and we're playing the A harmonic minor scale. But first, we're playing A minor. But if I start on this E here, you have an A Phrygian. But I'm taking the G note and I'm sharpening it. So we have that, right? That's a completely different sound here. If I had the E as the drone. That's one of my favorite positions of the harmonic minor, is to just play it like a minor scale right here, like. I'm only taking the G and sharpening it one. I mean, you have a harder stretch up here. Get it up here like this. But if I had the E underneath it, you really hear what it sounds like. All right, I'm doing good. Feeling all right. Been sick for a week, and I'm over it now. Thank God. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. You love the shirt? Yeah. Well, guess who this band is? Who is that? Who is it? I wonder. Oh, that's pretty cool right there. Hey, he's peeking out. That's Pete Townsend. Peeking out. Hey. I'm so silly. I'm just a knucklehead. So basically, you change that one note, and you have your E Phrygian right there. Now, a way to not really complicate things too much is to we want to really keep this easy. We don't want to make it too complicated. Life's already so complicated, and we want to simplify it. And we want to simplify guitar playing. So we don't want to think too much about different modes and all this stuff. All I know is that when you play a harmonic minor, that the E Phrygian dominant is inside there. It all depends on what chord you're playing. If I'm playing A minor, whatever I'm doing here is A harmonic minor. But as soon as that chord goes to an E, and I play all these same notes, I'm playing E Phrygian dominant. So I built a little chord progression here, and it's basically going to be an A minor going to an F, to an E, to an A, back to an A minor again. And it's a pretty common sounding progression. Sounds like this. Here's the E. So that part would be E Phrygian dominant, without changing any notes. Like A minor. Regular A minor. A minor still. You see the tension that it builds? Play the regular G to the A, but over the E. So you get that? You following me so far? I made a little progression with A minor to an F. Very common. When I go to the E, it's major. It's taking that G, it's making a G sharp. I'm changing one note, and it works. I mean, if I didn't play the G sharp, it wouldn't sound right. It would sound like this. There's G. Check it out. Here's me. Right? So you have to change out of A minor and go to A harmonic minor. Over the F, still G. Now G sharp. You hear that cadence, the way it resolves, just by changing one note. That's basically it right there. So that's the E Phrygian Dominant. It's not really complicated. It's basically A minor. You're playing your A minor harmonic minor scale, and when it goes to the E chord, you throw in that extra note there, and it resolves nicely. George Teston, what's up, Lamberts? So good to see you. Happy Sunday. Give you a round of applause. If you're enjoying this video so far, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. I just reached over 1,000 subscribers last week. I'm so excited about it. So much hard work. Releasing videos, 2 videos every week for almost going on 2 years. But I enjoy it. I really enjoy it. And I love playing guitar. And I can't imagine thinking of anything better to do on Sundays at 1 o'clock. Or anytime, really. Yeah. Well, the real reason is just I want to hang out here with you guys on Sunday. So this extra guitar stuff is just, stuff that we need to, it's kind of like a little conversation piece. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So we got 2 ways to use the harmonic minor scale. Just play the harmonic minor scale or play a specific mode inside of the harmonic minor scale. Now, what we did was we played the Phrygian Dominant, right? We played the actually, we didn't really focus on the Phrygian Dominant. We just played A harmonic minor. And when we got to that E chord, we focused on the G sharp. But one thing you can do also is that if you play just that E chord, you could focus more on the E Phrygian Dominant chord and kind of focus on some of the intervals that it has. So it sounds a little bit like this. I made another chord progression. It's basically just an E major back to an A minor. It's like this. See how it resolves back to this A minor? So I'm essentially playing A harmonic minor over this whole E chord. Now regular minor. A harmonic minor. So now I can focus on all the E's. Major, and then with a half step above. In that case, I'm focusing on the E notes of that progression because it's a Phrygian Dominant Scale. So, Brian Brown, hello. So good to see you. Shredding? Well, I don't know about that, but it's in the shredding vein. It's a scale you'd want to shred over. And so that's a very useful way of using the harmonic minor scale. Every time I'm playing the E, you could think of, playing, look for all the E's on the neck. And it's a major, so I'm playing an E major chord, but I know that the second is a flat second, and I know that it's a major third, and I know that it's a minor six here. So we'll take another quick pass at this. I just want to focus on E major. And when I go to A minor, I'm going to play the G note. But here it's just the G sharp. G sharp. A minor, so I can play the G. But it's really quick, so now it's G major. G sharp. When it goes to A. But technically you could play whatever E you look at. Back to A minor. So very useful and very easy way to play the A harmonic minor scale. So if you have any questions about any of this stuff, please let me know. I'm going to show you another cool trick too here, as far as using this mode. There's another sound in here too that not a lot of people really know about and not a lot of people actually use. If you were to play a D minor chord, you could actually play the A harmonic minor over that. And what you get is the fourth mode of the harmonic minor, and it's called it's a Dorian sharp 4. So if you take the notes of the A harmonic minor, once you get to this D here, you get A, B, C, D. If you follow up the rest of the scale, you have A, and you have D, E, F, G sharp, A, so you have D, E, F, G sharp, A, then B, C, and D again. That's the sound of the scale. I just love the sound of that scale. You know, so I basically made a little loop here as well. And it's basically just a D minor chord, but I'm going to play the A harmonic minor scale over this D chord. And you're going to get that sound. You're going to get the Dorian. Because like I was saying before, in this scale, A harmonic minor, if you play this chord, play that scale, you're going to get from D to D, you're going to get the Dorian sharp 4. So if you're ever in this position right here, check this out. Like a D minor, and you want something a little different, you could play this D minor pentatonic. Right? I mean, everyone knows that. Or you can play a Dorian scale. Which is another common one. But here's an extra one, the Dorian sharp 4. It sounds like this. Hear where I'm going right there? But the important thing to really emphasize this is to not hit the fourth. Don't hit this note. Don't hit the G. Because then you're really you're getting away from the sound of this mode. So you want to just kind of hit the sharp 4. Go back to the third. a little blues scale every now and then. See, it has the major 6. Now, this is the same scale, this A harmonic minor. Watch, I'll play A harmonic minor. Look, if I stop on this D, instead of going back down to the A, I'm essentially playing the same scale, but because the chord is a D minor, it's really emphasizing kind of playing it in this area because it's common to kind of play in this. If you wanted to play in D, most people would go, okay, that's D. But I'm giving you something else to play instead of this pentatonic. Which is this D Dorian sharp 4. Still have this Dorian, so it's this major 6. You have a sharp 4. Which is almost like a blues note, right? Like blues. But the difference between the blues scale and this, blues scale is you have the 4th in the blues scale. In this Dorian sharp 4, there is no 4th. What does that do? Well, it gives you that lift. So now from the 3rd to the sharp 4, there's a minor 3rd there. Check it out. You have a minor 3rd with interval within the scale. And what's also cool is you have a diminished arpeggio in there. Because diminished arpeggios are just stacked minor 3rds. So check this out. Rock and roll. Let's stop these crazy drums. So, Brian Brown, one of these shows, I'm going to figure out what in the wide world of sports you're talking about. You know what? In one of these shows, I'm going to try to figure out what in the wide world of sports I'm talking about. So, all right, we're going over a little bit. So hopefully you're getting that. That was just a extra little touch right there. One quick last thing that I want to do, and it's the fourth mode I want to just discuss, and it's the seventh mode. It's a super Locrian double flat 7, but you don't really need to even know all that for right now. All it is it's the note right before the A harmonic minor scale. So you have this. You took the G and you made it sharp, right? Okay. So that mode actually has a name, and it's the super Locrian double flat 7. And one thing that's cool about that is that it's basically a diminished chord. So whenever you have a progression, like we played before, where it's A minor, or then it's an E7. Another substitute for this E7 chord, I mean it's the same sounding chord, is the would be a G sharp diminished chord. So you could essentially emphasize the G sharp notes. When you're emphasizing the G sharp notes, you're really playing the that mode. You're playing the super Locrian double flat 7 mode. So I'll show you what I'm talking about here over this progression, where it's just an E, A minor. Now here's the E major 7 chord. Right, E major 7. So instead of playing that E7 chord, I'm going to play this G sharp diminish. A minor. So I'm playing G sharp diminished arpeggio. Check it out. It really leads nicely to the A minor. It blends really nicely into that. Because I'm emphasizing this G sharp notes. Or I can play the mode, 3 notes per string. All right. Well, thank you guys for hanging out. I went over, but it's great to be back here with you on Sundays. Let me know if there's anything you'd like me to go over for next week, and leave a message in the comments, and definitely get to that. I love your ideas, and I need all the ideas I can get. So I want to know what you guys want to do next week. So please let me know in the comment section. I don't understand the music scale, but I know what good music sounds like. Any clips on the channel explain it? Yeah, basically all of these videos that I make. So depending on what type of thing you're looking to want to hear, just put it in the search bar on my channel. Go to Jerry Cherry YouTube/Jerry Cherry Band, and I think there's a search bar in there. And if you put in a specific topic, one of my videos will come up on that topic if I discussed it. Chances are I did. And but thank you so much for hanging out. It really means a lot to me. So I released a video recently too, focusing on learning, memorizing the whole guitar neck. So I'll put a card up here to see that, and I'll put a link in my description to check that out. I also go live every Sunday, like I did today at 1 o'clock. And, we usually just kind of go over some theory, ideas, and, learn how to apply it, some useful theory and scales. And it's not just a bunch of talk. We want to just try to figure out how to apply this stuff like we did today. So any other ideas you have for that, please let me know in the comment section. I also go live on Facebook every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time at Facebook/Jerry Cherry Band. And I play my songs, original songs, and some fun covers. So it's really cool. Come check it out Thursday. I missed last Thursday for the first time. Would have been episode 101. But I was under the weather, but we'll be back next Thursday. So come hang out and join us. It's a really great community, and it's really good people. Like my friend Kelly here, who does a live stream as well on Facebook at Kelly's Music Corner every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 o'clock. She does bedtime stories and lullabies, which is really, really cool. She tells a few stories, and then she plays a few songs, and it's really, really great. I'm there every Tuesday for sure at 7 o'clock. Kelly's Music Corner. Check her out. She's an amazing gal and with an amazing voice. So check her out. And let's see, what else did I want to mention? I think that is it. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, guys. Thanks for spending some time here with me. I really appreciate it. It means so much to me. You guys rock. Thank you, Brian and Kelly and Tom G. I'll see you. Some C's. Let's see. Thanks, Jerry. See Tuesday. Hopefully make it to the end of the bedtime stories. Very cool. Tom G. And where to start? Let's see. I'm just kind of going back real quick here in some of the chats in case I didn't miss anything. Where to start? Okay. Well, start the beginning. I'll definitely think about that, Brian, on somewhere as far as where you could start, like the beginning of it. It's basically just learning like the major scale. It's learning the very simple scales, keeping it simple, just having a good time with it. Learn some songs, some fun songs. So we'll definitely talk more about that if you're interested in where to start as a beginner. So and thanks, George Testa, for hanging out, and Wes Hickok. The Beatles when you sing. Well, it's close to the Beatles, but it's the Who. That's why I was joking, saying Who. Who are you? So thank you guys so much, and thanks David Belcher and all you guys for hanging out with me today. So I will see you next time. And remember, guys, be cool. I can't move the chats at all. This thing doesn't really want to work too well, but it doesn't matter. Be cool, be kind, and be cherry. Love yous, and I'll see you next time. Ciao, y'all.